Hey guys, it's me, Stupid Minecraft. I'm going to tell you the timeline of Explore Dive before we start the video. Okay, so you see here, this is the Explore Dive games I have. Some aren't canon, some are canon. Let me tell you something here. So it begins here. Okay, for disclaimer, we don't know what type of Explore Dive canons are canon from the other game-made Explore Dive games. Exploration Dive games can be not canon, some can be canon, or some can be canon. Oh, let's go. Coming out of list, it's Dives 2. Actuality, Dives 1 is the first game. Oh, let me explain here. Explore Dives 1 is actually not the story in the chronology story. Explore Dives 2 is a prequel, meaning that it shows history, path, and setting. Our first protagonist is Mr. Steve Andrew Stone, who is, yes, a kid looking for adventure. He's the only person in town who wants adventure. People believe that the same thing they can do is fun. So yeah, him and his friends got into a giant bunker. Spoiler, if you haven't seen the first episode of the whole series in season 1, I advise you to go there to see it in my channel. Okay, so let's get on to the list. Explore Dives 2 also shows us other characters that are just like Steve, only they were rich business people or wanted a journey in life and story. Okay, that makes sense. Explore Dive 1. Explore Dive 2 has other life meanings, but it doesn't matter. Explore Dive 1 follows our main protagonist, Jacob Sentes. Jacob Sentes wanted an extra journey in life. Instead, he got nothing. That's when this exploration game called Exploration, not be confused with the other exploration, not this one, but this one right here. Not this one. Exploration followed with our protagonist is Jerry. Jerry wanted his own journey, but instead he woke up in a ginormous mansion tunnel where he woke up to discover that he's in a world called Exploration, not Exploration Dive. Well, Exploration Dive and this exploration, and this exploration, and this one, and all of these ones are canon, but the other games in that mentioned some of the exploration and journey aren't canon. So yeah. Oh, Minecraft still counts. You see, all of our protagonists from the games are all mentioned in the story of Minecraft. Follow that as protocol. Anyway, we found out that there's another team who wants him dead. Anyway, they want to show him that he has supernatural powers. He got the love of his life, and they live happily ever after. Or did they thought? Exploration. Not the exploration we have, you already know. This is exploration. It follows from Christmas Wonderland, where our protagonist, Sherry, who accidentally opened her present not on permission, is now grounded. She's upset and she ran into her home and met her best friend. They ran into some bullies. They wanted their Christmas presents. Makes sense. They ran off after Christmas land discovered that Santa is not all that good. In her presence, she discovered that elf who's holding capture is actually a victim. Santa's using the wall to take over. But Sarah and her friends won't allow it. They team with the bullies to stop Santa. They ran to his factory and take off all of his robot minions. Then they found Santa. Perfect. But not so all perfect. Okay, they still defeat Santa. They found his real location and destroy his whole entire base. Sherry, now with the 2 DLCs that just came out, the old DLCs got removed in this Exploration Dives. This Exploration Space. Exploration Space It's basically it's not Nord characters, they're not mentioned, but their names and ancestors were. All the last names were all mentioned, discovering that they're related to each other, which is true by the creators. This just was Jeremy Winchester. Jeremy Winchester wants adventure in life, like the previous characters, but instead he already found adventure in life. He wanted Journey. Well, he already found that. He just wants to explore and dive. That's the reference from the second game. Don't forget, wink, wink. Anyway, Jeremy Winchester discovered that his father left a whole fortune in space. He found minerals, earth shatters, and he wanted so bad. But instead, he ran to terrestrial beings that want him dead. He digged out the terrestrial beings and got the money, and gets married with his second wife. Now listen, don't get all angry and tell me, yes, Flashcraft is not canon. But if you go to Flashcraft neighborhood, you discover that some of the characters is a newspaper talking about Jerry Winchester was mentioned. So you can just say, nah. But if you look deeper, you found out in a newspaper saying Jerry Winchester. So, and also other newspapers of the school games. So those are canon. Blackcraft is canon. You don't believe me? Google it up. I can prove it to you. Now this character, we don't know much, is called New Kid. New Kid is not much of a talker, so he does not explore journey or explore dives. He's just looking for friends. He ran to his first friends, and they the neighborhood. They left home to go search out for a journey of a mysterious map. They ran into New Silver and left Vegas, where they found out that the journey leads to millions of money, and they got rich. Perfect, but the villain that they're dealing with is Herobrine. And no, not the supernatural entity. We don't get to cover him in Minecraft, but Herobrine wants to take over the world, like permanently, like take over with riches and golds. Gold. So evil or not, dark and mysterious, yeah. Herobrine gets arrested, and the West can go back to forever. Horsecraft. But what about Skycraft? Well, Skycraft is in exploration, so what can I judge? Anyway, Skycraft is not canon, so no. Can we learn that none of the characters are mentioned? No. Oh, Easter eggs are mentioned. Nothing is mentioned about the characters from all the games. Horsecraft did ran to our first character, Sherry. Remember her from Exploration Christmas World? Yeah, she's all grown up and now riding her horse lessons. She got to a careful horse accident that left her in a coma for 20 years. That shocks her in disbelief. Okay, his fourth dive takes place in the 90s and was fourth dive 1. All two of those take place in the 90s. Exploration takes place around late 2000s, and Exploration Space takes place in 2005. Exploration in Christmas World will take place in 2010, and yeah. So the deal. So that technically makes it mean that 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. You know. No. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, she's been out of coma and now she's no longer herself. She's in a futuristic world. She now learns that she was riding of a horse. Makes sense. So when she was done, she decided to live in a nice private cabin after she won the horse games. There she passes away. It's a shame and a sad ending. Minecraft turns it in. I know, Minecraft is not canon to the fan-made games, but you see here, a hidden Easter was found here. You see if you go to one of the worlds that you found, it's mainly called C99, which you already know. You go there and you found out that all the characters, well, some of the characters are mentioned in the game, but hidden Easter eggs learns. You see, when you walk past a village, you will see our characters Sarah and the rest of the gang on skateboards. Even though Sarah passed away, but this Sarah is actually married, unless she's not canon to the whole story plot. Okay, moving on. Our protagonist follows a spooky group of teenagers who ran into spooky supernatural phenomena. Cults, supernaturals, you name it all, you name it all. And that's it to the timeline of Explore Dive. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now in this game with you, we have to figure out the whole episode in Season 2 Explore Dive. Alright, let's get to the video. My beautiful mansion. Over here is the protagonist, Jonny Recoil. Jonny Recoil, not new at the Stadium Block 4 game. Jonny Recoil lives in a big giant mansion. He thinks he's rich, but he's gonna learn a history about his past and future. Now let's get to work. Then, my computer, night, cook food. I can explore the outdoors. Hello, new world! And I'll say hello to my neighbors. But when you forgot, Jonny Recoil never actually socialized himself that much. Okay. Anyway, Jonny Recoil decided to jump off the roof. Spontaneous second bus! He survives, because Jonny Recoil had a soft phobic grass, but the after grass was hard. Jonny Recoil's neighborhood is not that much. Oh, I forgot. Jonny Recoil does not actually go to town. You see here, his father has a limited supply, and I mean a million supply of food underneath their food cellar. In case of nuclear fallouts or bombings, he uses the food cellar as a home of government. Sadly, Jonny never known that much about his past or history. You see, his father had this wooden door here. It was a different color and a different shade. Sadly, it got removed. Jonny is miserable in this place. Man, I wish I was socialized. Huh? What in the world? Shooting stars? Noon daytime? It's noon. Whoa. Okay, that's strange. Time to investigate. Okay, wait. This could be terrestrial. R. Strange blockings. shoot you. Whoa. Impressive. Okay. That's a lot of meteors. Whoa! Okay, meteors don't make that noise, right? It's a joke. Okay, sick jokes. They're rare. Very, very rare. Sit back. I want you. Who is he? I think he's a lonely boy. A lonely boy? A lonely boy? A lonely boy? Diamond Mistress. Who do you think this is? A lonely boy, huh? His name is Jonny Recoil. A famous guy. In mansion in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. Well, you'll be needing that. Take this! What have you done? He's calcifying. You will pay for that. Did I kill your friend? No, get back here. He's in the house. Get him. Where are you, Mr. Recoil? Get him out wherever you are. Mr. Recoil, I know you're in this house somewhere. Get out of the way, you monster. Oh, yeah. I'll show you, little monster. Go on, soldier. back? Or does it have a fidget? Recoil is about where you're gonna go. That's where you're gonna die. The generals! You killed my people. I should kill you! Where are you, Mr. Recoil? Uncle, or your house is don't let go. Just don't let go. No. I'm not armed, prepared, out of my weaponry. Let's go fist to fist. Smart chicken. You're next. Have you nerd? I'm the mistress. Stop! My chest plate. So this is your beaten hat. It was god awful. Ooh. Calcified, huh? Calcify that. Down. Oh, something down. Oh, and also, he's bad at math. Okay. Sit down, relax, and flow. I'll hold the roof over your head and outside. Yeah. Oh, hey guys, sorry to interrupt this whole entire show, but if you see a little closer, you can tell that something's wrong with the textures. Now you ain't thinking, oh, good old Stephen Andrew Stone / Steven plays Minecraft, it's crazy. But if you look a little closer, you can tell that the textures of these blocks aren't the same. The redstone block looks different when you get away and along with emerald, but if you get a little bit closer, it changes. See? Nah, I'm right, am I? Anyways, that was observation. This is a show I'm running, not no joint. Get back to the video now. Okay. I have to fight back. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Rising up, back down the street. Do I fall? Do my chances? Time. I'm tiger. Then. Ah, crap. Rain. Why does it always have to rain? Thank you. Then.